Hey everybody, welcome back. On the very rare occasion, I will step outside of my comfort zone, which means a lot of times I'm stepping over ground that I've already covered a nauseating amount of times. But occasionally a memory will creep in. And I had this memory creep in. When I was taking Steve Fisher's Red Dot Sight class in 2019, at about this time of year, in Reevesville, South Carolina, there were a couple of guys from the local FN plant in Columbia, South Carolina, that came to this class. And I don't remember everybody's name, but everybody was shooting FNs, right? And at the time, I was intrigued because I had seen the FN 509 before. I had seen the FN 509 because when it first came out, Agency Arms got a hold of it when they were one of my sponsors, and they did it up. Or so I thought they had. So I thought I had tested that one time. When I did my form factor video, I thought I was running an FN 509, when in fact I was running an FNS, and that's just because I was completely unfamiliar with the platform. And my unfamiliarity showed itself simply because I didn't know what I was talking about as far as the gun was concerned. So, segue to now. My curiosity finally got the better of me. As I'm out here and I'm trying to perfect shooting, which is a constant thing. Like when I shoot with my glasses on, where I can actually see really well, I can't shoot with both eyes open. Then I film that, and then all of the instructor types that want to insinuate themselves into my process, they get in there and tell me what I'm doing wrong. And there's nothing wrong with a little constructive criticism. I don't mind it at all, except it's never going to be about me and my shooting technique. My shooting technique is evolving. I'm always going to be learning. It's more about the gun. So, to the end of my curiosity, I went out and got an FN 509. This is the MRD Mid Size. If you're out there and you're looking for a gun to carry, I would go with the MRD Mid Size, simply because it's hitting you right about at that Glock 19 size. It will take those big, long 24-round 509 tactical magazines, but it doesn't come with them. And you can make this, as nice as this gun is size-wise, you can take it and overbuild it to the point to where it is no longer actually concealable. The MRD is, it's capable of carrying different red dots, although in order to get this one on, which is the Holosun 507K, I had to go to another sponsor, C&H Precision, to get their excellent adapter plate to put on it. And well, now it fits on it like it's really good. This is actually too small of an optic for this gun as an aside, but it's accidentally perfect because when you are looking down the red dot, you cannot help but co-witness with the suppressor height sights. Out of the box, I've seen this before. When I say I had seen this before, I meant that here we have the CZ P10C. And coming out of the box, there's a lot of things you don't need to change about this gun unless you absolutely want to. Which I have because this, for me, today, this is the best carry gun of its type as far as accuracy and shootability. And I've made a couple, changed it to big dots using the Overwatch trigger. Put a flashlight on it. But I mean, it comes texturized. It comes with the serrations on the front and back. It comes with everything that you need. You don't need to do very much to it at all. The mag release is swappable, and the slide lockup is truly ambidextrous. So, with this gun, I had a very open mind because of that gun. This gun has truly ambidextrous everything. I mean, the mag release works on both sides. It does not have to be swapped. The slide release and or lockup, whichever you want to call it, it works on both sides. It has the takedown of a Smith & Wesson M&P. The takedown lever works, and it works flawlessly every time. It comes with texture, it comes with back straps, it comes with the serrations, it comes with the sights. So once again, and it comes with a trigger that is surprisingly crisp. To that end, here's a gun, you know, adding the optic to it and a dot to it, because I think everybody's going to be going to dots. I think everybody's going to be going to dots. I think I'll end up getting this gun cut for a dot. I think everybody's going to be going to dots. But then all of this becomes academic presentation if it doesn't shoot on the range. And what I found was astounding for me, because I shot a second gun on the range, a second striker fired gun that particular day, and this gun had a distinct, both of them, because the second gun, and which we'll talk about this one later, was the Walther PDP. Both of these guns had a distinct disadvantage going in, because I was shooting a Chambers pistol, not this particular Chambers pistol, but I was shooting the Chambers Night Stalker, and that's hard. That's a distinct disadvantage to put any gun up against this. So this gun had to follow the Chambers Night Stalker. The shooting characteristics were outrageously good. The feel of the gun upon presentation, on sticking it out there, the acquisition of the sights. And as you'll notice, I didn't have the dot on the gun that particular day that I was shooting it. Right. I was hitting targets. I was wearing my glasses, so yes, I am closing one eye and closing that eye to see out of it, because these are lineless bifocals, and when I'm trying to do like this, I don't really see that. It takes me a while to find that. So to that end, I was more interested in where the guns were hitting than how I looked while I was shooting. But, I mean, look at the way this gun is going. Look at the way this gun handles the recoil. The thing about these guns, as I have learned, there's only three sizes of the FN 509. There's the 509 Tactical, which is a bigger grip, and I think it's a 17 round mag. And I think this is the gun the LAPD recently adopted. They come in tactical and I suppose MRD. I don't know enough about them. I mean, I literally am learning as we go. There's this one which can come in tactical, or MRD, which is my preferred setup. And they make a compact, and that's it. That's the three models. They have one that's come out called the Edge, which I have not seen a physical copy of that one just yet. You know, looking at this, if this is a gun you're considering, this is made here right in the good old US of A. It's about 98 miles from where I'm at right now in Columbia, South Carolina, FN America. If you're looking for an American-made gun that performs well, that you don't have to change anything. You don't have to change anything. When I get a hold of a gun, with few exceptions, when I get a hold of guns like these, right, I don't do nothing to them except hunt for holsters. But when I get a hold of striker-fired guns, it's like I feel like I have to do something to it. I mean, the P10C, it didn't need a new trigger at all. But I had, Hive Technologies had this new Overwatch trigger of theirs they wanted me to try, so I've stuck it in it, and It is good. It's really good. It is good. And then this gun is superb. But I didn't have to do anything with that gun. And that's what I'm seeing coming out of striker-fired guns. I see everybody moving to the smaller guns, and I understand that. And from a carry standpoint, I get it. It's easier to carry. It doesn't hurt. Carrying a gun hurts. Carrying a gun hurts. I get that. But for me, this is about the sweet spot. The CZ P10S is about as small as I'm willing to go. I think guns like the Hellcat and the P365 and the M&P Shield wide grip, I think guns like those are superb. And if that's the gun you're going to carry it. Train with it, but carry it. But I prefer a little more shootability when it comes to this. I want a gun that if I have to take this and go to a class and take 1,500 rounds of ammo, which who does that nowadays? But if I had to, this is a gun I don't mind shooting 1,500 times in a weekend. It's not going to hurt my hand. It has all the ergonomics and everything else. It's easier for me to grip. I got bad hands. For all of you who before you start savaging me regarding the smaller guns, more power to you. More power to you. Wait until you see right downstairs. I've got the CZ P10M. You want to see a small gun? This is a small gun. That's going to be coming up next. So stay tuned for that. But as it is, FN 509, well done. Check them out. If you're looking for dot stuff, go check out C&H Precision. They'll make your dot installation easier. I'm out of here.